Yeah. I don't really believe that anyone chose to become an entrepreneur, because to me, I visualize it more like a black hole. When there was pain, pressure, and expectations set on me, it slowly makes you realize that you are living a life that you don't want to live. And the more of those...
Okay. I don't get that. Paint that picture. What do you mean?
It's
tell me now.
So with the concept of our first offer, a really low ticket offer, Beyond Me, is for solo entrepreneurs who have this specific set of beliefs. And I realized obviously it does it links back to myself about a year or two ago. And I think the reason why I started business was just solely to see my family like not worry about money. And nice. I think the idea of a black hole was like you see all these different things growing up, and you know you don't take action, it kind of gets to your head, and then eventually it builds up almost like a black hole that sucks you in.
Okay.
And then you hit that infinite point in like an actual black hole is an infinite point, but in this analogy, it's a point of change.
Okay.
Where you start that business or.
So you're saying you started a business because you wanted to see your family.
Yeah.
Be comfortable.
Yeah.
You don't want to say it.
Just say that.
Yeah.
I don't really believe that anyone chose to become an entrepreneur, because to me, I visualize it more like a black hole. When there was pain, pressure, and expectations set...
Like that, I don't understand. I'd rather you just tell me what the pain, pressure, and expectations were. Okay. It's like showing, not telling. Like, what did that look like? Did you see your mum struggling with money, and that's what you wanted to go and do? So you decided to kind of run the business so then you could fix that.
Yeah, that's another thing that I'm a bit
hard to speak about.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it is. So putting that into content, just instead of obviously showing, is a bit easier.
Fair, yeah. I mean, is there a different one you could choose? Like kind of like a different example. Maybe choose the positive version of how you bought your mum an iPad for Christmas and how good that made you feel, and how you're chasing that feeling.
Yeah, it was a MacBook.
MacBook, was it?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think it was this one.
This?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, no, I like that. Just do the opposite then, because that's easier to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I feel like the more that you speak about it, you will decide whether it is something you want to speak about, or if you just write it off and get it completely out of your mind. Yeah. But no, again, like, I mean, we can keep going through this video because I know we stopped early, but it's just show, not tell so far, and paint that picture. Like, literally, I feel like a lot of the stuff we'll talk about now is just, can I see it? I like the rest of this now that I understand. Like, this is a really good video. I literally, I mean, to be fair, if I were you, I'd just write some notes down, like on video ideas almost. Like, I'd remake this and just make it super, super clear. Like, almost take, that start thing of one of those, just zoom in specifically on those, pain, expectations, and pleasure. Choose one and make it a video out of it, and how that pulled you down the hole of being an entrepreneur. Because it's almost like that it's an origin moment, really.
Yeah.
But just a different way of visualizing it, like in a black hole.
Yeah, instead of saying the three, just make a video about one.
Yeah. Let's go next one.
The typical advice your friend will give you when you go to approach a girl is be yourself. But what if you applied the same advice to content and outreach? Because it's a very similar thing. One is one to many and the other is one to one. And when you do, something really funny happens. What you actually say doesn't...
Okay. I'm lost.
What lost you? Was it the one to many thing?
Yeah, I know obviously what that is, but I don't know. Like, speaking to a girl, it's just one to one.
Exactly, yeah. No, it was more of a, once again, unscripted. And this is where those little details that change the whole video get people confused.
Okay.
Because it's just me speak to the camera with no script. Probably not even a hook, like I just said something.
I like that. The hook, I was going to say the hook on this is good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be very interested to see. I feel like the graph might be low, but I'm not actually sure that's true. I feel like the more that these videos become more understandable, your views will just compound over time. People kind of get that Pavlov experience of like, oh, this content made me feel good, I understood it, and I'm going to keep watching more. But I feel like the more that kind of comes from the future, that'd be really strong in terms of that kind of understanding.
So with these like video ideas, as in like remake them, use the same hook, or is it in general, like whether you use the same hook or not, just remake them?
Yeah. I would almost say, like, I mean, we've spoken about it before, but fuck hooks. Yeah. And that's why this video was so good, because it just was something you'd say. Yeah. Like, and it's so relatable. Like,
the typical advice your friend will give you when you go to approach a girl is be yourself.
Yeah. And then it almost, that's really good. And it's just kind of into like, and I try and do the same thing in outreach or something like that.
Yeah, literally, bro. I remember contemplating to cut it out.
Okay.
I'm not sure where I didn't. I think maybe it was something with the music that I didn't line up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
What if you applied the same advice to content and outreach? Because it's a very similar thing. One is one to many and the other is one to one.
Yeah, because it's almost like that for now 10 seconds could just be gone.
Yeah.
And when you do, something really funny happens. What you actually say doesn't matter more.
And even funny happens. Like I feel like that's a content thing to say. I'd almost just get rid of it. Like that video might become 20 seconds, but cool. Like the message here is you're speaking to people in both, and that's like. I remember you saying earlier, it's like when you're speaking with Zach there, and it's like when you speak to a girl and you get embarrassed or something, you play it off like a human, it's like way better.
Yeah.
Same thing in outreach.
More than who you are, the way you speak, the way you look, the hobbies that you have, and finally the most important one, how hard you actually
That's so good.
work when that camera turns off.
Yeah, that's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen that, so I didn't make it to the end of the video when I saw it before. But I'd write that down as another one, almost just like clear, speaking to a girl, you know, very similar to doing outreach, just be you. That's a really good belief as well. Because you could probably shift that as well. Like I don't know, but a lot of your clients might feel like they have to be someone when they do outreach.
Yeah. No, they do.
Yeah.
They do. We've had that. They feel very weird when they're sending outreach. So that's another thing in terms of the delivery side. Obviously, this video isn't about that, but
Yeah.
in terms of
Good video. Yeah. Same thing there. Simplicity. I don't know. Do you almost feel like you have to make your videos a certain length? Like almost subconsciously. Do you feel like, it has to be 30, 40 seconds? Would you feel weird if you posted a 15-second talking head?
yeah, very weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like definitely.
Because it's like 3 sentences.
Like this has got so much shorter than the past. Like
Oh, yeah. You've done such a good job with the simplicity of it.
yeah, in the past it was like pretty much minimum 60 seconds, and with this new kind of shift in belief in the new year, like me looking at my timeline and then editing those videos and how long they took, like 30 seconds felt like fuck all.
Yeah. It's
So
a crazy feeling. I'd be okay with 15 seconds.
yeah,
Like, that might be weird, but I don't know. You could probably get that across in 15 seconds. Like,
100%.
Be you in outreach.
yeah.
And you could just do a clean edit, simple. You know, you could have like just the drop of the song. That could be so easy. That'd be really interesting to see.